Okay, so we got in this little industrial board. Not sure what it is. Customer provided the device and new relays, and even told us which one to change. So this one here. As I looked at it, I see it looks like he might have started to try and take this off. Let's get into it. Let's go to the scope. So you can see he marked it with an X. It looks like he was starting to get these out. You can see it, there's some solder gone. So as you can see, this one looks like it was not wanting to let go. And it's probably because of this big ground plane. Even though what you see here is a small via, a small through hole, the other side could be a larger piece of copper that is sucking away the heat and making it more difficult to remove this. Let's get a little flux on. And let's wet this with lead-free. Yeah, it looked like they might have cleared that pretty good. This one with this big plane, I can feel it's fighting it more. Yeah, that one does not like that. So let's continue on with the other ones. We'll come back to that one. It's resisting, huh? We might. See, the small ones clear pretty good. This one's fighting a bit. And this one fought quite a bit. And I wonder... So I've got my fingers under here. I'm trying to go up underneath this thing. We'll come back to that. So I'm going up underneath here. I'm going to see if I can't wiggle these last two out. I'm just going to go back and forth on here. And they're holding pretty good. So whatever's on the other side, let's go back to the scope. Whatever's on the other side, it's got a pretty good hold on it. So we're going to come in with some low melt on those two posts. Now, one trick I kind of like with low melt is I like to kick my temp down. Go down to 350. This is going to hopefully get down on the other side of this board where we can't get to. And see how it took almost very little. See this ground plane? That's a thick hole. And the lead into the relay could be pretty heavy too. See, we're not even getting any movement out of that thing. So I'm going to go back underneath with my fingers and see what happens here. Let's hit this guy once. So you see how this might be stuck a little bit to the through hole? I just nudge it off a little bit. I'm not even touching the bottom copper. Just let that wire heat up. And try and get it to free off the other side. It's probably stuck on there a bit. See, I'm getting a lot of movement out of it now. Let's keep that stuff molten. Mike could bring in the hot gun. This middle leg is really on there. How's our upper leg? Yeah, she's free. So this one's the one that's fighting the most. I can feel it. So I'm wiggling the relay on the backside. Those two are staying molten. This is kind of staying molten, but it hasn't hit that last spot on the back of the board. It hasn't gotten to that lead-free solder yet. It's wanting to. So keep your others. At this point, actually, I should kick my iron back up. Let's get some heat on it. And again, all you need to do is touch the wire. I don't even need to go onto the pad. This one you could probably go on the pad, because that's sucking a lot of heat. Something's really hanging onto the backside of that. There it goes. This relay's really toasty. Let me get you a view of that. So look at how that relay just melted out. There's another view. Look at how that bulged out. Alright, let's clean this up. So that one, you know, is going to give us a challenge. I cleared it. Look at it. I don't know what this is all about. Oh, just a mess. Let's look at our backside. Let's see what it looked like underneath that relay. And we've still got material in the hole. That's that ground plane. And we still got material down in there. So which one is that? Well, that was the ground plane. Yeah, I can feel the material in there still. See that board hanging off the ribbon, wobbling back and forth? You know, it looks strange, did it? It's that daughter card hanging off. So, you can see how that looked like that hole dropped. Yeah, it's clear now. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And we can go touch in here with a little alcohol real quick. And go back over. Let's get our relays out. So we can see how it's got a pattern to it. The two closed pins and this pin, so we can't put it in backwards. But you want to be careful you don't. Now here, when we turn this over, it's going to want to fall out. So I'm going to keep it held up in there. And we can give it a touch of flux. And what I can do is get a little solder on my tip and go for the easy one. Let's touch that. Let's check and see how it looks. It looks good. Let's get them soldered in. Because we already know that the board has a little thickness to it, so it's going to take this. We're going to make sure we heat this very well. Get us a nice shiny ball. And don't let it fall loose on you. And here's our ground plane, so go ahead and sit on that guy for a little bit. You'll see that solder start wicking through. It'll give you a good connection all the way through that plated hole. Just giving it an extra little push on the bottom. Let's give it a clean up. A little IPA on there. I'd like to see a little bit more of a ball in there. That looks like what turns into a dry joint. And it shouldn't. It's a pretty good one there. Alright, that's it. A simple one. Easy to do. Customer drops it off, gives you the parts. Couldn't ask for more. There's this bad one back. He's got one more new one here. We'll let him know to pick it up. Like, subscribe. See you next time.